I feel like a year ago, I really was chasing happiness, to follow my heart and to fulfill all the things that I wanted in my heart. And I was not focused on Jesus. I feel like it was actually a 180-degree shift in like 0.02 seconds. The second that my husband, Christian, called me and told me that he had had a revelation and that we really needed to get back to our faith. I remember talking to Christian about where we were going to move and what church we were going to want to go to, the groups at City Life and the people who have taken me in and taken my husband and I in. That has made the difference. That has provided me with resources and connection and support that I don't think I would have gotten if I tried to do it on my own. My focus is now on Jesus, and that whole shift of self-centeredness has really gone. And I know it's like a lifelong journey and we're always working on it, but I do feel like a major shift has happened. And I do think that only God can do that. I also feel like my goals for life and what I want to accomplish in life are more in line with like the word and more in line with God's will. So recently I have been trying to be in the word more so that when situations present itself in my marriage, I can make decisions based off of God's will and not maybe like my thoughts or emotions that aren't truth. And it's more about following and listening and obeying and submitting to God and what like needs to happen and what should happen. Now that I'm on this walk with Jesus, like I know that it is not sunshines and butterflies all the time. Things are really challenging, if not more so, because I am swimming against the current essentially, and there's definitely struggle that comes with that and challenges. Whatever it is that's happening is for a purpose. It is for a reason. I might not understand what that reason is, but God does. Right from when I was 5 years old, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher. And so it's been actually incredible to see how every message that I listen to at church is something that's relevant for that week for my students. He's using me and he's shaping me and molding me so that I can then give that and move that forward like into the younger generations. After coming to City Life like week after week after week and seeing all of the baptisms, I remember every time feeling this like pit in my stomach of like butterflies and that almost nervousness. I was sitting there like, should I do it? Do I do it? Can I do it? Is this something I should do? Should I do it now? Maybe next week or like maybe next time. But it wasn't until I was at like a young adults group. One of the questions was, have you been having any like unrelenting thoughts or unrelenting feelings and you don't know what it means, but you just know it's there? And like we got to share and talk about what that was. And I shared that every baptism Sunday I got this feeling and I just was contemplating and trying to figure out what it meant. Everyone basically was right away. It was like, that's the Holy Spirit. Like you need to get baptized. That's just telling you to do kind of thing. Water baptism is submitting to Jesus and submitting your life to him. I think it is really letting go of your will, your desires, your everything, and putting your trust and faith in him and just submitting yourself. And it's that ultimate moment of like commitment. I was lost and I left and I strayed, but now I'm coming back and I'm almost like resubmitting myself and doing it right and doing it for a lifetime.